Hi everyone, my name is Govind. Welcome to this tutorial. I work as a data analyst at Addend Analytics, and in this tutorial I will share with you how you can calculate 3 months moving average in DAX. So moving average is a calculation to smooth out the trends, like we do moving average calculation to smoothen the curve, I can say, right? So in real world projects it is very important calculations, and I have often used it in multiple times. That's why I thought of sharing with all of you. So using DAX we have to calculate here 3 months moving average, right? So I'm gonna calculate the moving average for total sales. You can see here in this visual I'm having year, month name and total sales, right? Total sales is a simple measure. I'm just taking the sum of the sales column that I have in my fact table, right? So basically the moving average is what, for this value will appear, because before this value I'm not having any values, right? For this value I will have this value plus this value divided by 2, because I cannot like for the previous ones I'm here willing to calculate, and for November I can average out this 3 value and that value will appear against November. So that's how we calculate it, right? So let's start creating a measure that will calculate 3-month moving average. I'm gonna name this as months moving average. Let's add 3 to make it more clear. Okay, right. Now I can use average x function because I have to average the values, right? The first parameter of average x is a table expression, right? We have to provide a table. So there is a function index which is dates in period, that gives us a table, right? When used in a DAX, or I can say when used in a uh, when used as a table expression. So I'm here gonna use dates in period, uh, and for the first argument it is asking for dates, so the date table date column. The start date would be my max date of whatever the current context is there, right? Whatever the current row the calculation is in, right? It will pick up the max date from there. If my calculation like if my formula is calculating the value, let's say for 2014 September, so this max would return there 30 September, right? And from 30 September I can go back, right, 3 months back. So max of date table state column. Second one is start number of intervals, so I have to go back 3 months, right? So I can write here -3. If I have to go back I can write -3. If I have to go next I can write only 3. Interval is my month. That's it. So this dates in period will give me the dynamic range of dates for each of the rows, right? For like the dates that falls within the 3 months for that particular row. And comma, the second argument of average x function is expression, like for what you wanna calculate the average. So here I have to calculate for the total sales. I can pass that measure here. I will close the average x and hit enter, right? So let me drag it. So as I told you that here the value would appear, this particular value is the average of this one, and this particular value is the average of these 3 values, right? We can check it as well. So let's quickly write a measure. I'm checking like I'm validating the data for this particular value for 2013 November. This average should be the average value of these 3 rows. So let me quickly write a measure to check it. Test. Okay, so here I can write 4484000.03 plus my second value plus my third value, and this should be divided by 3. If I set it to, just a minute, None. Okay, so you can see this is a validation that I'm like this is the value that I'm getting. The both values are same, 7015 60.4.81. So it means that our calculation is correct. Follow for more such tutorials and subscribe to Addend Analytics. If you are having any doubt or questions, so do let me know into the comment section. I will see you in next video.